Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn IT with Venkat. In this video, I am going to extend this scenario by adding the home network, remote network with IoT server, plus remote mobile access. This one I have already done and uploaded in this channel. The link is given in the description. If you want, you can refer it. This is for fire alarm using MCU. Here we have a fire detector, fire sprinkler, siren, speaker and window. Added to that, here we have a fire. If I move this fire closer to the fire detector, you can see sprinkler is on, siren on, speaker giving alarm and window opened. In the display, LCD display, we have a fire detected message. Move out. LCD display, now it is safe mode. Fire sprinkler off, siren, speaker off, window closed. This has been programmed inside the MCU board. So go to programming, main. Here I have done the programming. This one you can refer the video. Now let me start the extension of this scenario. First I would like to add the devices required for this project. So in the left hand side, in a wireless device, add home gateway here. This home gateway is used to connect all these IoT stuffs with the remote server using wired or wireless connection. Next to home gateway, I am in need of cable modem. So search for cable modem. Here we have a cable modem. Add it. This will help us to connect with the internet. Next to that, cloud. This is internet. Next we need a router of remote network. So add router here. This is going to be a remote ISP router. So remote network connected with the switch. So the end devices here is going to be PC and server. The server is going to be remote IoT server. Next to that, I'm in need of another server. So type server here. Here you can see CO server, which is central office server used for connecting with the cell phone tower with mobile phone. So here type cell tower, followed by that end devices connect with smart mobile phone. After this, I would like to give the connection. So come this side. This is our home network and this is our remote server network, and this side we have a remote mobile access network. First start with the home network. Click home gateway. Go to config. The home gateway is having three interfaces. One is for internet. Through this we have to connect with the server network. As of now we didn't configure, so dhcp will not get any IP here. LAN, this is going to be this local network, home network. And wireless, this will use us to connect with this home gateway through wireless mode. By default the SSID is home gateway. If you wish, you can add the authentication also. So here I am going to provide the authentication. WLS1234 is my password. So if any device wants to connect with this home gateway through wireless, that device has to give the SSID home gateway and the password WLS1234. Fine. Now click the MCU board, config. By default the MCU board will not come with any interfaces. We have to add the interface. So as per my topology is concerned, I want to connect this MCU with this home gateway through wireless interface. So I want to add the wireless interface here. How I can add? Go to physical. So here we can see the modules. W1 for wireless interface. Just put that one here. Once you add it, if you go back to config, you will get the wireless interface here. By default, the wireless interface SSID is going to be home gateway. You can see the DHCP is failed here. We are getting APIPA IP address. Here we haven't given the authentication method. So WPA2PSK. The password is WLS1234. And wait for few seconds. give static and back to dhcp. So now you can see this MCU registered with the home gateway by using the IP address 192.168.25.100. If you click the settings here, you will get the default gateway, which is your home gateway IP address. Click the home gateway local area network. So this IP address is going to be the gateway for this MCU. Here you can see that gateway IP address and the home gateway IP address is same. Next to that, I want to give the connection to these devices. So choose the connection icon. Use control key to select the automatic connection because we have to give more connections here. So click home gateway and to modem, modem to cloud, cloud to router, router to switch, switch to PC, PC to IoT server. And then if you want to connect to this server, if you click, see, you will get a message. The cable cannot be connected to that port. Why? If you click this router, go to config tab, you have only two interfaces, FA0/0 and fast Ethernet 0/1. Both have been used. So to connect with this remote mobile access, we don't have an interface. So we have to add the interface. So go back to physical, switch off the router, and under the modules here you can see TX, which is a twisted pair cable, fast Ethernet. Drag and put it here. After that, switch on the router. Now if you go to config, you can see one more fast Ethernet device added here. Now give the connection, router to central office server, and then central office server to cell phone tower. That's it. Here you can change the color like this. This is going to be remote service provider network with the IP address 10.10.10.0/24, and this side is going to be 10.10.10 sorry 10.10.20.0/24, and this side is going to be 10.10.30.0/24. And this interface 0/1 is going to be 10.10.10.1, and this interface is going to be 10.10.20.1, and 1/0 is going to be 10.10.30.1. So for each interface, what are the IP address? Here I labeled. And for server 10.10.10.100/24. Now I will configure the server. Click the server, desktop IP config, IP address 10.10.10.100, 255.255.255.0. 10.10.10.1 is the gateway of this server. This is that IP address, and DNS server is going to be the same. So 10.10.10.100. Close it off. Go to services tab. Enable the IoT services. As of now, no accounts created here. So go to desktop again. Click the IoT monitor. Give the server IP 10.10.10.100. Let it be admin, but as of now we don't have an account. Click login. So wrong username password because we don't have an account here. So sign up. So let it be admin, create. So we created an account here. You can check it again. So now username password created here. Now go to this router. We have to assign the IP address for three interfaces here. First Ethernet 0/0, make it on, which is connected here. So this IP address is 10.10.20.1, 10.10.20.1, 255.255.255.0 because /24 is the subnet mask. and next 0/1, which is connected with the remote service provider network, make it on, and the IP address is 10.10.10.1 255.255.255.0, and go to the fast ethernet 1/0, which is 10.10.30.1 255.255.255.0 is the subnet mask. Go to CLI and give do WR to save the configurations, and here we didn't make it on. Make the port status on here. Go back to WR, exit. So in this topology we have three networks. One is this network, which is the home gateway, and another one is remote service provider network, and another one is the cell phone tower network, this side. For these three networks we have to configure the DHCP service inside the router. One by one we will configure now. So IP DHCP, first I will exclude the IP addresses 10.10.10.1, which we have already assigned to the FA0/1, 20.1, which we have already assigned to FA0/0, 30.1, which we have already assigned to the FA1/0. So IP DHCP pool, first I am going to configure DHCP for this remote network which has IoT server. So here I am going to give IoT as my pool name, the network 10.10.10.0, subnet mask 255.255.255.0, default router, that is the gateway for this network, is 10.10.10.1. DNS server is going to be the IoT server, so 10.10.10.100 is the server name. Exit. So this network DHCP finished. Now for this internet which is connected with the home gateway, for that DHCP we have to configure. So DHCP pool, let it be internet, enter, network which is going to be 10.10.20.0 space 255.255.255.0. Default router, the gateway for this network is going to be 10.10.20.1. So 10.10.20.1. DNS server is going to be common for all the networks, which is the IoT server IP. So 10.10.10.100. Exit. Next DHCP for the cell phone network. So IP DHCP pool, I am going to make it as cell tower network 10.10.30.0 255.255.255.0 is the subnet mask. Default router for this network is going to be 10.10.30.1, and DNS server is the IoT server only. So 10.10.10.100. Exit, do right, save all the configurations. Now let me check whether the DHCP service is working or not. Click this PC, go to desktop, IP config, request for DHCP. Yes, I am getting. Request is successful here. Close it off. Next, click the central office server, go to config, click the backbone which is connected with this network. So here also DHCP is successful. DNS server details and all updated here. Close it off. Here in the internet cloud, I want to establish the connection between this coaxial cable and Ethernet cable. Click the cloud. You can see many interfaces here and connections here. So if you use this cable, here coaxial is listed, but there is no Ethernet 6 listed here. So we have to enable this. For that, go to Ethernet 6, make it as cable, and go back to this connection cable. So now you can see the Ethernet 6 is enabled here. Click add. So from to 2 port enabled here, coaxial and Ethernet connections enabled here. Now click the home gateway and check the internet connection whether the DHCP is providing internet to this home gateway or not. Click the internet interface and wait. Yes, here I am getting the DHCP from this router for this internet. Close it off. Now I want to register the devices, some of the devices, to the server IoT. If you go to the server desktop IoT monitor, Here no devices listed as of now, because no devices registered in this server. I have to register the devices now. For example, if I want to register this siren, so go to siren config. By default, no IoT devices will have the wireless interface. We have to enable it. How we can enable it? Click the advanced, then you can see multiple tabs enabled. Click IO, and in the network adapter 2 we have to choose 1W, which is for wireless. Once we have chosen it, if you go back to config, here you can see wireless enabled here. So first we have to connect this device with the home gateway, and then we have to register with the server. So click wireless, use authentication. We have to give correct password. So WLS1234. Go back to settings, and now you can see here DHCP is successful with updated DNS server, which is the IoT server IP address. Move down, IoT server, remote server here. So here we have to give the 10.10.10.100 IoT server IP. Username is admin, password is admin, which we have created in the server, and try to connect it. Yes, refresh means this device connected with the IoT server. Let me check. Go to IoT monitor in your server. Yes, you can refer the siren registered in the IoT server. Likewise, click the fire sprinkler. If you go to config, here also no wireless interface. So like before, click advanced IO config, add one adapter for wireless 1W. Go to config wireless, give the password WLS1234. Go to settings. Yes, DHCP success. Go down. IoT server, remote server, 10.10.10.100 is the IoT server IP address. Admin, username, password, connected. Yes, connected. Let me check. Click the IoT server, go to IoT monitor. Yes, fire sprinkler and siren connected here. From here I can monitor what is the status of siren and what is the status of fire sprinkler. If I move the fire, see now it is in red color, which means not detected. If I move the fire, here you can see it is in green color, which means fire detected. Going to this side, smartphone, go to desktop IP config. Here we have to choose 3G 4G cell phone tower, and still DNS not updated. Request it again for DHCP. Yes, here DNS server updated. So through cell phone I am going to log in with the IoT server, and I am going to monitor this home network. So go to IoT monitor. Here log in with the server IP, username and password. Click login. So now you have been connected with the IoT server through the smartphone, which is in the different network. So from there smartphone we can monitor the home network. Hope you understand. Now we can enhance more also. I am going to group all these devices. So select it, and here you can see cluster icon. Click the cluster icon. I am going to make it as smart factory. Click it, go inside. Now I want to assign the image for that cluster. So here you can see background image. Click it. So you have two options, background image and cluster icon. Now I want to assign cluster icon. Choose this one, browse. I have downloaded the image here, factory, from Google. Open it and click apply. Once you click apply, if you go back, here you can see the entire topology changed into that image. Similar to that, here I am going to group these three devices. Select it, make it into new cluster. So this I am going to make it as internet. Go inside that cluster, change the icon, cluster icon, browse. Here I have downloaded the cloud picture. So choose it, apply it. Close, go back. Here you can see it has been changed to that new image. And then this one I want to add select it, group it into cluster. This one is the server, so label it as IoT server. Go into that cluster, set the image icon, cluster icon, and here I have server image, apply it, go back. So now it is looking like this, and for this one select it, make it into cluster. This is going to be the cell phone tower, so go into that cluster, set the cluster icon, browse. Here we have a cell tower image, choose it, apply it, go back. So here you can see it. And for smartphone also we can change the icon. Click the smartphone, go to physics. Here we have an option for customize icon in physical view and also customize icon in logical view. If you change this icon image, this will change it into another picture. Choose this one. Here I have downloaded one cartoon image. So choose this, click OK, and choose this and click OK. So now you can see the smartphone image changed. Hope you understand. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.